I'm working on my energy, cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me. Drinking coffee, take a sip, they say I'm sparkling. Manifest the right.
Welcome to Magic Monday with me, your host, Cynae TheGoddess. We do have our special guest here, Miss Joy. That's what I'm going to call her. I'm just going to call her Joy. Okay, so we do have Miss Joy here. She's going to be talking to us a little bit about her books and some of the services and products that she services or provides. I'm sorry. All right, so say hey to everybody, Miss Joy.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone tonight? I hope you had a productive Monday and I hope you're ready to take this roller coaster ride.
Yes, it's definitely about to be a roller coaster. So tonight on Magic Monday, we will be doing things a smidge differently. Not really different, just what we haven't done yet, what we haven't introduced. So we're going to be talking to Miss Joy about some of her books that she has written, and then we're also going to be diving into some spiritual topics. I do have my yummy cards out. Yes. I also have some crystals here I want to show and talk about. Yes and yes. And she also has some cards as well that she's going to be pulling. So if anybody wants a reading, one card pull for me. I'm not sure what she's going to be doing, but one card pull for me for free. Um, and if you've never gotten a reading from me or anything like that, let me know. And I might have something a little special for you guys. So let's just dive right into this. So, Miss Joy, I don't want to call you your Facebook name, Joy Blue, but there I just did it. So if you're looking for her on Facebook, that's how you find her. So tell us a little bit about you, Joy.
Okay, well, let's just dive right in. Let's start from the beginning. My first love is poetry. I'm a creator at heart. Um, I love art. It's how I express my feelings. It's how I cope with the world and everything in between. And I am an urban romance fiction writer. I have 4 published books available on Amazon as of right now. Um, I've been a
Okay.
published I've been a published author for about 7 years now.
Okay.
Um, I took a little hiatus and um, I write under the name of Malia J. A little background about that is Malia in West African stands for goddess. And of course, my
Okay.
name is Joy, so goddess joy.
Okay. Goddess Joy. I like the creativity with that. You better go, Goddess.
Okay. Um, let's see. I do a lot of different other things. I got my hand in a lot of different pots. So I own my own publishing company. I also had my own editing company as well. That was kind of big for me because I actually had employees, child. That was something else. That was
His posh. His posh. Okay.
that was something else. Um, let's see, I specialize in doing natural hair. Um, I am an oracle. I do pull cards. Um, let's see what else. I write academic papers. I'm pretty sure I'm leaving some things out, but my graphics. I do graphic arts, logos, websites, and things of that nature as well. Um, so yeah, I'm an
It's
empath,
a
whole and whole.
day of all trades, huh?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
Hustler blood, honey.
I
Can't
know
get it no
that's
other
right.
way.
I know that's right. So you were saying you're an empath.
Yes, I am an empath. I am a healer. It's what I like to call a healer. At first, I thought I was a healer just by words and vocalizing, but also I utilize my hands as well. I just kind of tapped into that within the past, say, 3 years. Um, no training, and very successful. I shocked myself. Um, and I'm also a visionary. I have visions, but I haven't really tapped into that yet. I'm still tapping into my potential.
Oh, Ashe, I see nothing but beauty here. Yes, I'm loving
Thank
every bit of this.
you.
Okay. I'm loving every bit of this. Okay, so For those that don't know what an empath is or an oracle, let's start with oracle since you started there. Would you mind explaining to those who do not know what an oracle is, what an oracle is?
Um, I don't go by technical definitions, but I will tell you how I view being an oracle. I like to use my empath power through my cards and I let them tell the story. And I pretty much can read what's going on without you telling me anything. Um, I tend to like to read strangers because it's way more accurate for me and I get way more confirmation than reading a friend because then I'm like, I don't want to be biased here, you know. Um,
Right,
but also, like, before I even picked up my cards, when people would be drawn to me to talk to me and tell me their story, I already knew they were in pain. And that's why I said I used to think that my gift was vocal because
mhm,
I would automatically know what the issue was, knew what the solution was, and I knew exactly what to say to fill them back up. Um,
right,
and that was very draining, honey. Very draining. I
I
tapped
can
into
relate.
that. Yeah, I tapped into that the most when I was working in the hotels because you know you encounter strangers
A
every day, all
lot,
day,
yeah.
and everybody would be like, "Why these people want to talk to you? Why they telling you their life stories? Like she just walked up to you and started crying, boo hoo." Like, don't even trip. Don't even trip. Just mind your business. Let me take
My
her over
business.
here, and you mind your business.
Right, right, right. And it's crazy that you said that because that definitely has happened my entire life. Entire life. Like complete strangers will walk up to me and just give me all they tea. And it's crazy
Hmm.
because like as they giving me their tea, it's like, why did I know you was about to say that? And then like, why am I reading you your rights? Why am I talking to you like I know you? Like
Like
I,
it's real
I'm telling
personal.
you when listen, it was so personal and I'm just like, I don't know how I know, but I know. Like that's always what I used to tell people when I was younger. Like, I don't know. Not even like let me rephrase that. Not even when I was just younger, just like 2, 3 years ago, I would always be like, I don't know why or how I know this, but da 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 da, whatever the situation was, like every single time. And then when I'm no longer in their energy, I'm no longer in that energy. So I don't know anything else.
Hmm.
And then people want to call me and be like, "Well, this is I girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't Are you asking? I don't know. What are you asking for?"
Well, you know, you can tap into that and make it broader because
Now I know. But see, back
mhm,
then I didn't know when I was still blinded with conditioning of the world. I did not
mhm,
know. I did not know that I knew that I was empathetic. I knew that I felt everything and what I used to call it or what others around me called it, which had me conditioned to believe this, is that I was just super sensitive.
mhm, there it is.
And I'm just like, I can't help that though.
Mhm, but they call it sensitive anyway. You do
Yeah,
realize that, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Because
sh
it's a sensory overload. And I've always had different sensory, I don't want to say issues, but things, tax. I don't know how to
mhm,
say it because like, I don't know, it's certain textures that touch my hand, it'll freak me out. I
mhm,
can think about it and I can feel it in my hand and it's gonna freak me out. Like,
mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
I've
That's why
always had that.
I can't do bugs for that reason. It's not that they scare me per se, it's I can feel them. I can feel them and they
Right?
ain't even gotta be touching me. Like, I know when it's near, you know what I'm saying? Because 'Cause I'm gonna immediately start itching, and I can be like, "Okay, let me look around," and, oh,
There's
there
a
goes a
critter.
cricket,
There's a critter. There's something that don't belong by me.
okay? It's plotting on me, child, it's plotting on me.
I used
Um,
to think like that a lot too, but I don't know. Like I used to be terrified of insects and bugs and like creepy crawlers and all that. Like I don't even jump no more. I don't even flinch no more. I'm just like, hey, buddy, you want to go outside? You're kind of in the way in here. Like I
you
just get
better
to
than
talking to
me.
him at this point.
You better than me, cause yes, I'm still gonna jump, and I'm not talking to you unless I'm cursing you out, cause you finna die. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. I am weak. Okay, so sorry. Let's talk about your book. Tell me more about the well, you have four. So tell me about your books. What inspired you to start writing?
Um, so okay. I started, like I said, my first love was poetry. It was my self therapy. Okay.
Right.
Um, I've had a lot of trauma from childhood, from the age of 2, and it's been ongoing. And it was the only way that I could express myself without doing self-harm or getting told, "Oh, you need to get over it," or "It wasn't that deep." Um, because as an empath and being sensitive,
We
it
feel
feels
everything deeply.
everything is just so much more amplified.
Very.
And everybody thinks you're exaggerating,
Yeah.
and the only way that I could express that exaggeration was through my poetry because it can be big, loud, and bold. And
Right.
then as I got older and I got into school and my teachers started to pick up, hey, you enjoy this, you're good at this, you know what I'm saying? They started to push me towards storytelling. I've always
Right.
loved reading. Okay.
Right.
I'll read anything, anytime. And they were like, "You could do that. You can make up these stories." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It doesn't have to be based off of what you're going through right now all the time. You can create
Right.
a whole new fantasy land.
You can create a whole new life if you want to.
Exactly. And so I would dibble and dabble in it, but I didn't take it really seriously um, until I got older. And it was like, I just wanted to do it. I think I saw a shift because when I was younger and you wanted to write, you had to have a publicist and all this other stuff. And you had to have an agent. And if they didn't think your book was good enough, you weren't going to get signed. And, it just seemed out of reach.
Right.
And about 10 or so years ago, everything started shifting with the internet and the digital, everything becoming digital, and it just became obtainable. And I was like, you know what? I can do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm going to just try. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? At least I said, hey, I did it,
Right.
and it started with one and they ate it up. And so I did another one and they ate it
Right.
up.
Right.
So I did 2 more and they ate it up. And I was just
Right.
like, "Okay, all right now, I get to do what I want to. Somebody make me angry in real life and I can go kill a character off.
Okay.
Nobody got hurt. Nobody knows that I'm talking about that person." You know what I
Right.
mean? Um, I could have a lover and create this, and we call them book bays in the literature world, okay?
Right.
And I could create my book bay and tell all these deep, dark secrets and share all these fantasies and, share them with other people and make them fall in love with the person that I'm in love with at the same time
Right.
without you touching what's mine,
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Right.
Um, and I sneak messages in my books as well. And sometimes I sneak lessons in there as well. It's just, I want people to be able to experience all walks of life. Like they get a piece of
Absolutely.
everything. They get the love in my book. They get the drama in my book. They get the the streets in my book, and they get sometimes they get the happy ending. I'm not gonna say they get it every time because not all of my books have a happy ending, unfortunately.
Well, listen, no, 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 no. Cause see, I don't like them books that all got a happy ending. Like this a trap. This some bullshit. We're the real shit. 'Cause real life, we don't always end up with no happy fucking story. We're the real shit. We're real take. So yes, thank you for killing off some characters and thank you for those bad endings. I'm gonna
Oh
thank you for
yeah.
everybody else.
Oh yeah. Um, and I get to live the wildest fantasies. Like in one of my books, there's strippers and she gets strung out. Somebody's got her sniffing coke off of their Johnson. I don't know
Mm.
if it has to be edited, so I'm gonna just
No,
say
you
off the
good.
Johnson.
You good. You good.
Um,
We
you
going
know,
around here.
and it's like you got the backstabbing and the sister sleeping with your boyfriend deal. Oh, honey,
And
it
what's the
goes
name of
there.
this book?
It goes there. That is Someone Like You. It is a two-part series, and if I
Someone like you, what you walked into. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but somebody
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, what I walked into." What you done walked into is our guest here, Miss Joy, Goddess Joy. Okay, she is an author. Okay, and amongst other things, and she's just giving us a little bit of tidbit on some of her books and what they are about. So right now, it's called what again?
It is called Someone Like You, Love in the Hood. There's two parts to that series.
There you
And
go.
And then I have a DV book. It is a standalone. It's called Built for a Boss. And that is the one, unfortunately, that does not have a happy ending. Um, and if you look at them reviews, even though they're still good reviews, some people were really hot with me about that. They was like, "Oh, that's some bullshit."
Girl,
I was like, "But I had to do it to you because in reality, a
that's
lot
how
of
she do.
these domestic violence situations do not end well." And I put a lot of real life into that book. Um,
Right,
and the ones closest to me that were with me during certain situations, they will recognize certain scenes in that book, you
right.
know. And although I had a happy ending, it could have
It
went
could have went a
way
different way.
left. Yes, it could have
Yeah,
went way left.
yeah.
I could have been in a situation where I can't do none of this. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Um, and then I have a stalker book for like I don't want to say teenagers, but like the young adolescent, young MA. If you're
Yeah.
in the library, you'll understand what young MA means, young mature adults.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and I don't know. I just want to kind of play around with the mystery part to see how well I could do it if I could keep you on the edge of your seat in a different
Right.
type of way.
Right.
Um, and this is way before the sitcom You, but it's
Mm-hmm.
giving You vibes.
Mm. And
Yeah,
what's
it's
this
giving.
book called?
It is called He Can't Love You.
He Can't Love You. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So when can we expect something new?
See, that's the part. That's the part. So, if I can go there, which I can because this is a safe space and I know it
It
is.
is in a fucking safe
Um,
space.
I have been in the shadows for a very long time, some years now. And as I told a couple of friends today, I said, I've been hiding. And spirit just kind of yanked me out, because when I originally agreed, I was in support of you and your show. I just wanted to support you. I didn't know it
Right.
was going to be a live stream. I thought it was going to be like maybe something on Facebook or something like that. And today, when that reality hit me, I said, oh, snap. I said, oh, God. What the hell did I get into? I wasn't ready.
He
I
wasn't
wasn't
ready.
prepared, but I am here. I am here. And I don't know. I feel like this is the shift. I've been separated from some things. My life has been shaken up. And in the back of my mind, I've been wanting to, but when life happens and depression gets a hold of you, sometimes it has that anchor on you and you're like, mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the shift. Um, like I said, I hadn't done a formal interview in like 2.5 years. I haven't really promoted my books in like 2.5 years. I just thank you, Andre. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. I see you.
Yes.
um,
Yes. Love the support.
and I just felt like, you know what? This is the shift and it's spirit telling me it's time. You
It
have
is.
nothing but ample time on your hands. You don't have any distractions. Knock a book out. And I think that's really what's going to happen. I'm going to knock a book out. And I'm not making no promises because some of my people will be like in my box, how many chapters you got? When you going to be finished? Let me get a snippet. Hold your horses, please. S- Let me ease back up in here, please. Okay. My knees are weak. Okay.
Okay. I know that's right. Well, speaking of books, since we own it, I guess I'll put my little surprise news out there for the world.
Bring it
So we
on.
all know that I am a Jane of all trades. I do everything, but I also write poetry. Poetry is definitely my first love as well. As she said, it was definitely my first way to escape.
Hmm.
Um, I was given a diary after a traumatic situation, and I started writing in the diary. But then, I mean, it had a lock on it, a key on it, and everything. So a young me was like, I'm safe. No,
You're never
motherfucker was
safe.
reading my diary. I was like, okay, well, nothing's safe here. But what I realized is if I said it in a different way, that you most people wouldn't understand and I could still get my point across, then I was still okay. I was still able to release. I was still able to get it out. But then I
Mhm.
actually started to like it.
Mhm.
And then, as you said, I got into high school, started getting into English class, and the English teachers are like, "You're pretty dope, but why is everything so dark and gloomy?"
Mhm.
I was
Mhm.
just like, I don't know. That's just kind of what's there right now, dark and gloomy. So the older I got, I really started to look at my writings, and it was just like, yo, 2 years ago, I felt the same way. 3 years ago, I felt the same way. This is a repetition. Like, what is going on here? So I decided, as she said, to come out my shell because I've been in my shell. So it may look like I'm shy, y'all. I'm not shy. I'm not shy at all. I'm very blunt, but I am shy a little bit of the camera. I'm not shy with people. I'm shy of the camera, which is another reason why I decided to go ahead and do the podcast, BKA plural. Did you hear that in there? Podcast.
Okay.
So I decided to go ahead and do them as well as do Magic Monday, a platform for us to be spiritually free and to be able to discuss whatever in a free space, a judgment free space. You know what I'm saying? Where it's nothing but love and light here. So I feel comfortable enough to tell you guys. I am going to try to publish my poetry at least within the next 2 years. I'm pushing for the beginning of 2024. Miss Joy here, she just don't know it yet. She gonna be my editor low key because she gonna have to read this stuff because she's
Okay.
done this before. Okay, we just gonna
Mhm.
utilize her. She's done this before. So yeah, y'all be on
Anything
the
you
lookout.
need.
Be on the lookout. I will be getting my book together hopefully by the beginning of 2024, if not sooner. Spirit said sooner. Okay, so
Thank
it'll
you.
probably be
Look,
sooner than that.
look. I didn't want to say it. I was like, I'm not gonna do this to her right now. But yeah,
Look,
I was
look,
like
did y'all
sooner.
see me when I looked? I was like, oh wait, what? What you say? They said sooner. So listen, sooner it is. It's gonna be sooner than that. But I'm excited. I'm ready for y'all to get to know me because in my poetry you will definitely get to know me. It is not just a one side either. I feel like a lot of my poetry resonates. If anybody is on here that's actually my friend and actually been on my Facebook and watching my Facebook for the last at least year and a half, 2 years, I was doing a my future wife segment. So like every day for like a week, I was posting, hey Booski. So every day for like, I don't know, a month almost. No, I lied. Like maybe a week, and then I start over the next week, bro. I was doing grand awakenings and my future wife and like writing to her, and it was just like super dope, and everybody was like really resonating with. So y'all don't know about all the stuff I got in my pockets, but be on the
Okay.
lookout. Be on the lookout.
I just want to co-sign because I've actually heard some of her stuff. Y'all ain't ready. That's all I got. All I need to say. Y'all are not ready because she's gonna blow you out the water, and I cannot wait.
Yes, yes. Miss Fee, she just jumped in here. She's also a witness. My shit will have you in your head and in your fees. You might cry, but you gonna
Okay.
resonate, heal, and fix your shit though. Okay. All right.
Hmm.
So let's get on some of the spiritual talk. So let's
Okay.
talk about what made you open up and just really step into your I hate trying to say this word.
Divinity.
Divinity. Jesus.
Oh, child. If I have to pinpoint it, it's going to be I would say it was when I was with my ex and there was a shift happening. Um, we already weren't on the same playing field when it came to like spirituality at all.
Mhm.
Um, she was more of a fakester, but I was
Mhm.
superficial. I couldn't see it. And
Mhm.
once I started to feel some type of way, and I was like, okay, something ain't right. I got to go within. And I started to explore and research and dive into different avenues. And we're not even talking about like divinity yet. We're just talking about
Mhm.
spirituality in general.
Right.
And she was trying to pump my brakes. And it made me so angry because I was like, hold on, wait a minute. You supposed to be supporting me and pushing me and encouraging me, and you're
Right.
saying, and you're dead set against it, you know?
Mm.
And it made me look at her, and something, I'm not gonna say something, spirit was like, "Mm, that ain't nothing but the devil."
Mm.
And I was like, okay, well, guess what? Ain't nothing finna stop this. Because I had already had a vision before then. I didn't know what it was. I knew it was a vision, but I didn't know what it was, if that makes
Right.
sense.
No, yeah,
It
it makes sense.
because it had only happened once and it was accurate to the T. It immediately came to fruition and there was no denying it. There was no denying it whatsoever.
Mm.
Um, and it spooked the mess out of me because I was just like, am I crazy? Like, did that really just happen? You
Mm.
know, am I
Did you feel like
tripping?
damn, I already lived this moment?
Well, I'm gonna be specific. This is what happened, right? I was with this girl, and my dad was still alive. I was like 17 years old, and she had spent the weekend or whatever, and we were asleep. And while I was asleep, I had this dream, and I had a dream that I woke up out of the bed to go pee. And when I exited my room and turned down the hallway, my dad was at the front door and there were three policemen there saying my name, asking for me. And
Mhm.
then they arrested me, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
As soon as they slapped the cuffs on my hand in the dream, I woke up because I had to pee.
Right.
I left the room to go in the hallway and something said turn around, and I heard my name, and there was my dad in his wheelchair at the front door and three policemen. They were exactly as I pictured them in the dream, to the
Mhm.
T, and everything they said was to the T. And it was like it spooked me because I was like, this really just happened. This really just happened. I was like, how did this happen? Like,
Mm.
it's not like I heard them talking in my sleep or anything because they didn't repeat themselves,
Right.
you
Right.
know?
Right.
Um, and I was like, okay, but it never happened again for until like a few months ago. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe not, but I knew it had happened. There was no denying, there was no denying it. And I just didn't know what to do with it. Um, and so we'll go back to the ex. I got really spiritual. I started watching church sermons and things of that nature, and I started getting in tune with me. And it wasn't so much the religion aspect of it; it was the getting into tune with me, filling myself up, filling my cup up, and
Right.
the strength I would pull from just knowing there was a greater being out there or beings out there that were for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they were on my side, and there was nothing that could stop them. They were power. They were power. It was limitless.
Right.
And I started to explore that. I started with tarot cards, and that kind of pissed her off. That pissed her completely
Wow.
off. And that was a turning point where that ended that relationship because I was like, you know what? I would never stop you from doing anything.
Right. That's crazy. People are
And
weird.
well, once you start to have a spiritual awakening, you start to see things for what they are and see people for who they are.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. The
those,
shield comes off, the mask comes off, the blinders come off, the glasses comes off, the
uh-huh.
whatever you want to call it, that film
Mm-hmm.
comes off.
And you
Literally,
start
it's
to
like the world is looks differently. Literally.
it's completely different and people get ugly. The most beautiful items become ugly and
Yeah.
broken and discolored and disfigured. And that's exactly what happened. And I was like, I don't want this. This ain't it. It ain't for me. I don't want it anymore. And people are weird, but people are scared. Yes, and they are scared, but I felt like it was more of a hindrance.
Right.
People had been trying to hinder me from expanding for a long time. You
Yeah.
know, keep me isolated away from other people, selfishness, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep all of my energy to them. And I didn't understand the energy that I harnessed at that time. You know, um, they were just like they knew what I could do and they wanted it for themselves. So once I broke free from her, I was able to explore and dig deeper. And once the box broke open, once those walls fell down, it
Right.
was like there was nothing to it. And then of course, my
Good.
current, was very supportive, bought me my first clear quartz for Valentine's Day
Oh.
and actually gifted me my oracle cards. Um, was in the store picking out crystals himself, all of that, child. I was like, okay, all
Aw, and that's
right.
sweet.
Um, but once I started to study within myself and I practiced with myself, and then, like I said, the people coming up to me and me knowing what to say, exactly what to say, and letting spirit speak for me and learning how to let spirit speak for me and not being scared of it. Because I used to be like, you can't say that. You can't say that. They're going to think you crazy. You don't know them like that. And I would straight up be like, look, don't take this out of context. I said, but I got a message for you. And I would go in and it would
Yeah.
be so calming. And when they didn't get scared and they felt that energy and they knew what it was and they were receptive to it, I was like, okay, this is it. I can harness this and I can use this for the better good when there's so much evil out there using it for bad.
Right.
Um, and yeah, and here we are. Here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. That's actually pretty dope. I mean, listen, what's crazy is we really have similar stories. We have really similar stories. And I find that a lot amongst star seeds, you know,
Mhm.
those of us that have been chosen. We have similar stories.
Mhm.
Really crazy. It's really crazy. Um, so I actually got into my spiritual journey about 2.5 years ago. My best friend that passed away was the one who got me into it. And I always knew there was something different about me. I just didn't know what it was. I
What
always
it
felt like I
was.
didn't fit in. I always felt like so the world has conditioned me to feel crazy. Let's say that.
Mhm. Yeah,
The world
absolutely.
definitely conditioned me to feel freaking crazy, okay? Because listen,
Absolutely.
when you are as in tune with nature and like ever since I was a kid, I've always been that person to love everybody. Like I want to hug on you. I want to love on you. I want to make sure you're okay. If I seen a stranger crying, I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Yep. There it is right
And
there.
the crazy thing about it is it doesn't stop. Like I still do that now.
Yep.
Like oh dang, I feel bad. Don't let me see a wreck. I'm about to boohoo cry because like I'm like, oh my god, are they okay? I say
Okay.
a little prayer. I shake to the universe, be with their family and they spirit
Mhm.
if they no longer with us. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's just me. I can't um don't get me wrong. I'm still a human. And I still got an attitude, and I still say "fuck you." You can get
Very
it. Like,
much.
I don't know why people feel like when we're spiritual, like we supposed to be this motherfucker with flowers and rainbows and fairy dust and butterflies in our hairs. Like, don't get me twisted. I'm gonna get me some butterflies for my hair, y'all. I got on this wig today. Don't worry, it's coming. Fairy bitch is here. But I'm just saying, that's how y'all expect us to look all the time. We got to be, you look different other ways. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the bitch is a fairy out here in these streets. But damn, I ain't got to dress like that all the time. I ain't got to
Exactly.
be happy all the time. A big
Exactly.
ass bad days. Low vibration is real. When you're an empath, that shit is real. Even with knowing how to protect your own energy, the shit is real. That's why I don't like being in big crowds. That's why I don't like going and being around a lot of people I don't know. You will hear me be like, yeah, I'm coming, and won't go. Yeah, it's the fairy dust. Don't do that. Don't do that. She calls you. That's because you a fairy, girl. We fairy. We goddesses around this bitch. If I had some wings, bitch, I'd fly away. I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay.
Listen,
All the
listen,
time.
all the
Phew.
time. But since we're talking about loving on ourselves and things like that, let's go ahead and listen to our video here, Miss J Humble with Loving Me Up.
Lifetime just for fun, you never giving it up. Loving me up, hands on my body. Loving me up, hands on my body. I can take it to a whole nother place. I know sometimes when in love, you better keep telling me. Let go, escape from a world. I can give you anything. I hope you act like you feel you can never just come to me. Come on. That mean anytime you need me, then I'm coming in clutch. So don't be worried about a thing, you know I'm loving you tough. And anytime that I'm away, I'm always missing your touch. Loving me up, hands on my body. Loving me up, hands on my body. I just want somebody, yeah. This is a whole little vibe. Can you come hop on my ride? Just let me know how you feel on your mind. I just wanna feel something real one time. I wanna feel safe to say I love the way you made me feel inside. If you don't take the time, understand the hurt, the pain. I try and I don't wanna put the blame on you, but the past left a stain or two outside. But I love how I feel with you. Been a while I was close to somebody. This feel like my high. Have you ever been alone at a party, trying to drink the pain away with nobody? Reminisce when you were with somebody. I'm just trying to find something more stable. Love so sweet like mangoes. Used to live life dangerous, and I feel you the only one to change it. I just want somebody, yeah. This is a whole little vibe. Can you come hop on my ride? Just let me know how you feel on your mind. I just wanna feel something real one time. I can't express what you mean to me. Make me wanna change your whole scenery. Just be us and no company. I see you in need of some company. Maybe something you can't handle. Crazy, it seems feelings, I know it. My heart been cold, been broken. Can't let it stop my motion. Can't let you get too close if you playing games. You joking too much time spent on hoping they felt the same. They wasn't myself to blame. I know it. If I'm your aim and show it, 'cause I'm a moving target. My love's not meant to bargain. I just want somebody, yeah. This is a whole little vibe. Can you come hop on my ride? Just let me know how you feel on your mind. I just wanna feel something real one time.
Welcome back to Magic Monday with me, your host, Cynae TheGoddess, and our guest, Miss Goddess Joy. She is an author amongst many other things. Hey, okay, a Jane of all trades. So that video there was Miss J Humble with Vibes. I love that song. I love all of Miss J Humble's music. So if you are an artist and want to be featured on Free Flow Friday or Magic Monday, just let me know and we can get you in rotation. So back to you, Miss Joy. I heard you say before we left on break there, you got your first clear quartz,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any crystals here today?
I do. I don't know where my clear quartz is though. I am upset about that.
I have one.
It's my baby. It's my favorite, and I'm just like, and it looks just like that, except for it's a little clearer. Hold on.
Well, mine has like this brown tinge on it, and that's more so because of the lighting on my ring light. So
So I have my rose quartz and my tiger eye in my hand right now.
I
Here
have
goes
my
my
tiger's eye.
there goes my cinnamon stick. Hold on.
So for anybody who don't know what these crystals are, this is the tiger's eye here.
I want to say that's citrine.
Go ahead and put it in the camera because I don't think I have my
I'm trying
citrine
to
available.
I'm trying to dig them all out, honey. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I
Ooh,
promise.
here is my smoky quartz, y'all. I love my smoky quartz. Ooh, she's a beauty. She's a beauty.
Hold
And
on.
this is in its raw form. Oh,
Wow. It
yes.
cracked.
And
Check it
then,
out. It cracked. It broke.
oh, is that the tiger's eye?
No. I want to say it's obsidian, all black.
The black obsidian.
You know what that means.
She served her purpose. Go put her back to the earth so someone else can find her.
Okay. I'm like, dang, when did that happen?
And here's my pyrite. Can you see that, guys? Can you see that? Isn't she a beauty? Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. This ring light is really distorting the color of this because it kind of looks gold in the camera, but it is so not gold. It's actually silver, so that's weird. But whatever. Black tourmaline. It kind of gives the look of a black obsidian. The only difference I would say would be the black obsidian is more smoother
Mm-hmm.
than the black tourmaline.
Oh, well, there's a clear quartz, but it's not the one that I wanted.
Ooh,
These are my little babies. This one feels like it's so heavy, and I don't judge me because I don't know all their names, but she is like she looks like metal almost.
ooh, hematite.
Yeah,
It looks
and she's
it's
heavy.
hematite.
She's very
Yeah,
heavy.
it's a hematite. I love pyrite too. I actually have another pyrite. Here's my other pyrite right here. My baby pyrite. And then I have a couple of different leopard jasper, leopard jasper. Can you see that? What is that? The tiger's eye?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's my big leopard, my baby leopard, and my big.
Oh, pretty.
I know. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, here's my red jasper. Whoop.
That light, it
What's that one?
sucks. Let me see if I can
What's that one? I can't see that one.
it is purple. It is light purple with smokiness in it. I'm trying to see if I can't put a flashlight on real quick. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It might be because it's about to die. Where's the other one at?
Red leopard jasper.
Okay. Let's see if this will help. Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, okay. So here, guys. Ooh, I can see that. Is that citrine? What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And this one is like green and orange.
Oh wow. Is that a mineral?
It might be.
Well,
Those are the
thank
ones I
you.
started
Sister.
with.
Yeah. So, do y'all have anybody ever seen what's that show? Uh, freaking Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
This is the crystal they would. Woo! I'm gonna stop it. This is the crystal that they would use to wish themselves to Dragonland, the Labradorite. I wish you could see the
Is that
rainbow in
purple?
this thing. It's actually kind of rainbowish. It's like
Okay.
a dark it's like a dark I don't even know how to explain it, girl. It's shimmery. This light is really like effing it up. I'm gonna be honest. Let me see if I can find a bigger one because I got so many Labradorites. Oh, here's my baby Labradorite. Can
Oh. Mm-hmm.
you see the like rainbow look on it when I move it?
Yeah.
Oh, here's my baby rose quartz.
There it is. I knew it wasn't far.
You have a wand. Oh man, I have an emerald.
It
That
is my
joint is
baby.
raw and it's big like this. I have a cellulite that's on my desk because it purifies all energy. So I leave that thing on my desk. I have an Amazonite also on my desk. It's a little treat. Get that shmoney. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to come back and talk about crystals just a little bit because I freaking love crystals. So for anybody who
Listen.
don't know, crystals are um crystals are tools. Um I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it because people are like always wondering, why do you have your crystals on you, baby? I need my crystals to keep my energy right because let me tell you, I be this close from whooping a motherfucking ass. I be this
All the
close from
time.
jumping out my car on a bitch. I be this close from cussing out customers. You know what I'm saying? So when my energy is low and my shit is wrong, you know what I'm saying? I need to just get a breather. I grab my black tourmaline. Now my black tourmaline came from my homegirl Shay. Shout out to Queen. Hey goddess. She gave me this one, so I was gifted this, and this is really a good one for me. I can't say every crystal and the properties are basically the same, but I feel like everybody has their own uses for them. I don't think there's just one crystal for one thing. And being a healer, we know there's several crystals to heal several things, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? To help promote healing of things. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna say to heal because I don't want anybody to take my words out of context. Like I'm saying, go get a crystal and it's gonna heal your cancer. It's not what I mean.
And you know what, Trisha?
Oh,
That's why I like the ones that I started with because they were small enough. I used to keep them in a satchel and stick it in my bra, and I took every single one of them with me, and I carried them for a whole year straight. Swear to God, I never went anywhere without them.
I keep my crystals on skin to skin contact. Fuck the satchels. Touch me, baby.
So the picture I gave you for the flyer, that
Hmm.
is what this is in between my mamas.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that skin to skin.
I'm telling you, skin to skin. For me, skin to skin is the best because I want my crystals to know that they're working for me and my energy. And then when I get ready to take them off at the end of the night, I literally kiss my crystals and tell them thank you for their energy.
Mm.
I really do. I really do.
I think she wanted to be seen because I was looking for her before we started. Okay. I really
Mm.
was. And in the same spot that I looked and didn't find her, guess where she
It where she was
was?
at. Mm-hmm.
Okay. She said, "Oh, here I am. I heard you was looking for me. Here
Here
I
I
go."
go.
Okay.
So for the last 10 minutes here, we're gonna open the floor. First, if you want to just do like a card to pull a card for what the general feel of the space is right now, you can totally do that. I'm absolutely going to do that here with my tarot cards. By the way, I am using my witches deck. Yes, yes, my witches deck for anybody who wants to take a look at that. I also have a queer tarot card, but we're going to use my witches deck because all of our viewers may not be gay, so it may not resonate. I would rather just use these since they're going to be universal. By the way, anybody who is watching, we are LGBT friendly, aka I'm a lesbian. Just put it out there. I mean, if we gotta have titles, right?
It's the
I'll take that
AKA
one.
for me. Girl, don't nobody care because we love you regardless.
I mean,
Okay.
I know, but I'm just saying, I have to let everybody know, what I'm saying, LGBTQ plus LGBTXF, all them letters. We all welcome, okay? Whatever you identify as. This is a safe place. You can be here.
That is hilarious.
Yes. Okay, spirits, ancestors. Do we have a general read? A general. Nah, that ain't right.
Immediately, nah, that ain't right. What's funny is why the card I plucked this morning for intent fell out my hand just now. The same
Really?
exact card, yes.
That was like 100 cards. That can't be right.
Listen.
All right, spirit. Do we have a? Ooh. Okay. So I guess that was right. So the very first card that fell out face up when I just dropped them was the Ace of Wands.
Mm,
Ace of Wands. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Ace of Wands.
mhm.
So it's looking like the energy for the tone in this space that we're in right now is victorious. I mean, we all winning, huh? I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I see nothing but progress in the future for many of us. Spirit, do we want to add anything to the Ace of Wands? Spirit, did you want to add anything to the Ace of Wands? Spirit, did you want to add anything to the Ace of Wands? Spirit, did you want to add anything to the Ace of Wands? Okay, okay. Uh, I mean, and there we are. The Knight of Swords. Again, victorious. Big fucking victorious. I don't know what's going on, but I think that there's a lot of us that are having new projects going on. We also ended up with the Three of Cups here, which again, fucking victorious. There's nothing but celebration going on in this card right now. Therefore, I feel like there's a lot of projects going on. I feel like people have a lot of things that they're trying to get done. Sis, bro, sir, God, goddesses, y'all keep going. Keep doing whatever you doing because okay, okay. Spirit said timeless. Obviously somebody's gonna watch this in a couple of weeks or a couple of days. This resonates for you too. Obviously this is not just a today, right now type of deal. You're going to be victorious, honey. And whatever it is you do, keep fighting. Keep fighting for whatever it is you are trying to do. It is going to be a fucking party at the end there with the Three of Cups. Nothing but victory there. So don't stop yourself. Stay the course. Don't let anybody get in your way. Don't let anybody stop you. Let me see if we can get. Well, I think three is good, but come on, Spirit. Do you got anything else you want to say? If Spirit give me another card, it's another card. If not, you'll go. Spirit, do you have anything else you want to add to this collective reading of this space? Spirit, do you have another card you want to add to this collective reading on this space? Spirit, do you have another card you want to add? Okay, that's a no. All right. So yeah, my sweeties, my love bugs, my people out here in these streets. I'm gonna call y'all my love bugs because that's my baby name. Let me stop if I get my ass beat. Yeah. I mean, because she gonna watch this later and I wanna get my ass beat, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Maybe you do. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, so my gods and goddesses out here in these streets, whatever you're currently thinking about doing, do it. It is going to be successful, but you have to put that first foot forward and go for it. I know for sure that this reading is definitely for me and Joy, but I know for sure it's definitely for some more people out there as well. The only reason why I definitely know this is for me and Joy because I just keep hearing Joy's name in my head. So,
I say, I say, I say, I say. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for letting me be a vessel. Use me as you shall. Just be gentle with me, please. Um, I did, while you were going, I did see what would fall out of my hand just because I want to see if it's going to fall out of my hand again. I tend to play with spirit like that because I just be wanting confirmation. I'd be like, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I do that too. I'm like, wait a minute, let me do it again.
Right. Like if it's real, you'll give it to me again.
You give it to me again, and it always every time it happens. Every time I believe I've done a couple of readings where I've gotten the same cards every time. It may have been in a different order, but it was the same daggone cards.
Mm-hmm. Spirit. Spirit.
I didn't even bring my shells. I didn't bring my shells
Did you
because
find them?
I did. I found everything, girl. I just be moving around so much, and I literally do all my readings and everything in my car because that's where I feel the most connected, being outside. So anytime y'all see me on my live or whatever, you will see me in my car. Anytime you ask me for a reading and I send you a video of your reading or whatever, you will see it on my what's that thing called, console? Yeah, you're gonna see your cards, you're gonna see your shells all on that console because that is where I get my best messages outside.
Mm-hmm.
What you seeing over there? I'm getting somebody in here nervous in a mug. Like my stomach just started. What you nervous for?
It's me.
Oh,
It's me. These cards just made me hella nervous just now.
they just made you nervous. Somebody got nervous, baby. I felt all that energy, honey.
Yeah, it's got me itching, like up in the crown
Like for
area.
real, like I'm literally over here itching. I need you to stop projecting, okay? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to us.
Okay. So normally I go in the book, but I don't think we have enough time for that tonight. And let spirit have their way. Whatever fell out, fell out. And we're looking at 6 cards. Um,
Sick.
6. That's why I said we ain't got time.
Okay.
Okay. But the first one up was Goddess Oya with storms. Okay.
Told you it's a battle coming, but you're gonna be victorious. Keep going.
Fee, you know what's up.
Yeah.
The next one was resistance. Stop resisting. Don't resist the storm because in that you're going to realize your worthiness. And as you realize your worthiness, you get your fearless love. Your not timeliness, but your what is the word? Come on, spirit. It's on the tip. Unconditional love. Okay? And that unconditional love allows your season to come in and connect your ethical cards. Your ethical cord, excuse me. Why did you say cards, spirit? Don't play with me. I feel like I really do be feeling
Nah,
like
but
my
for real
energy is really
though.
heavy. My has been really heavy a lot here lately because I've been on my own little personal roller coaster. But a lot of
Mm,
times, I like to say, what's for me is also for others. And fee, yeah.
bro. Bro, you
So,
just getting in depth with these cards that was here. I swear to God.
so this is the thing, though. You know, resistance plays a big part because nobody likes change. We're comfortable. We're very comfortable, and it's time to get out of that. I know my
And
camera isn't the. Hmm. As soon as you do,
as
you
soon as
know,
you
it's
do
but
all that
see,
you want,
it creates a storm because we resisted. So they have to create the storm to shake shit up. It had to shake shit up to make things change. Okay.
yeah, that's that
And
tower moment.
in order to heal, right, in order to heal, you have to realize your worthiness. You have to realize, listen, you are worth all of the things that you want. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It matters where you're going to end. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it never ends. You understand? It's a
Right.
constant cycle. Um, and that fearless love goes right hand in hand with that worthiness. Okay, let me put fearless love in front. That
You
fearless
drawing
love,
on specific energies. That's dope. Yes, yes,
hmm
yes,
it
yes.
goes hand in hand. Okay, with your etheric chords and your seasons. I just got through doing a reading the other day. It is harvest time. It ain't harvest time yet. It's time to
Prepare.
to prepare. We
Harvest.
are turning the soil right now.
Yeah. It's
Okay, that
spring. It's a new
storm,
year.
yeah, that storm is turning the soil right now. We're uncomfortable, but it's okay because guess what? We're about to be fruitful and bountiful. Okay, don't be afraid of change. It is time, and I
It
felt
is
like that for
time.
me. Yeah, for me specifically, it's time to stop hiding in the shadows. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to shake some shit. I'm about to shake the damn table.
Shake some shit.
Okay, I'm about to shake the damn table. Who's shaking the
All right.
table with me?
I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it. But listen, listen, listen. Y'all, we're gonna have to get Miss Joy back. We're gonna have to get Miss what's her name, Lord? Why do I keep Trisha? I think that's
Mm-hmm.
how you say it. Miss Trisha is also going to be a guest, you guys, coming soon. Questions with Lady Red Hawk or Coach Red Hawk, I believe
Coach
is her
Red
name.
Hawk.
We're going to be
Soaring
getting
with
her
Coach
on
Red
this
Hawk.
show to ask her a couple questions, get a little bit of tea on her as well. We also will be having Fee eventually, the goddess Fee come on as well. We're also be going to have the goddess Danny show up one of these days when her schedule permits it. So y'all be ready. We will be doing this more often. Get the crowd out here so we can start doing longer live readings. Future wise, readings won't always be free, but as of now, you know, we're allowing such. This is why I did a 3 card pool and a 3 card pool only. She gave you some answers in between my cards. I was
Okay.
gonna make you do the work for it, but she gave you a little insight. She gave you a little insight. But you know, y'all knew what y'all needed to listen. Y'all already
Okay.
knew. For those who knew, it resonated for you, and that's what it was. However, I'm gonna just repeat this just because I don't know. I feel it. It got to be said. Change is coming.
Mm-hmm. Get ready.
March into your new year and your higher self in March. Okay, March into your new year and your higher self in March. Don't go into April with no baggage. Go ahead and get your releasing done now. You got up until the 21st where there's no retrogrades going on to go ahead and manifest.
That's
Today is the
tomorrow.
perfect day to manifest. I know, but you got tomorrow's the 21st. You got one more day. But today is the best day to do all your manifesting in the spring. It's a new year. Do all your releasing. You got any releasing rituals you want to do? Leave that shit That shit. Because it's something not serving y'all. Y'all got to let that shit go so you can get to this point right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's there. Obviously, like I said, this is a timeless reading. So somebody's going to get on here. They're going to see these 3 cards. They're going to see her 6 cards. And guess what? Something going to resonate.
Okay.
All right, Miss Joy. So we want to thank you for coming on tonight for sure and blessing us with your energy, allowing us
Thank
in your
you.
space.
Thank you. I enjoyed myself. I had fun.
So tell the viewers where they can find you, where they can get a hold of some of your books.
Okay. So I am available on Facebook under Joy, Joy, blue, just like the color. Um, I think my book group is down, but if I can share my screen,
Is it possible?
it might be. I don't know if there's any permissions. Can you see it?
Nope. Oh,
There it goes.
maybe something's
S-
populating. There it is.
I can Okay. So that is all 4 copies. That is the titles that you shall look for. That is how you say my name or spell my name per se, Malia J. And then on Amazon, we got to keep it affordable for y'all. Okay. So it's on Kindle Unlimited. And if you want to buy it outright, it don't go over $1.99, baby. Okay.
I say.
And if you read it, leave me a review. It's much appreciated. Um, you can leave me a review. You can jump in my inbox. It's always open. Okay. And I love everybody.
Well, I
If it's
think we
not
might.
positive, is there something that you hated? If you off your favorite book bay, or that the one on the screen right now comes with a disc. Okay, this book built for a boss comes with a DV warning. And if you don't know what DV stands for, it stands for domestic violence. Okay,
Okay.
um, and that is how you find me. And in the future, you'll hear me coming. You'll see me coming.
I know that's right. Well, we definitely
That's my stalker
appreciate
baby right
you
there.
coming through here on Magic Monday, blessing us with some of your gifts and letting us in on your secret of being an author here 4 times, guys. 4 books. So yeah, she been in the shadows. We're gonna bring her out. We want to thank you for coming through though. And we can't wait to have you back on our next Magic Monday. Now, on our next Magic Monday, we may actually have more than one guest. So guys, be prepared for that. And we're gonna leave on the good notes of Sunflower, a song by Sunflower called Anxiety. Hope y'all enjoy this. Until next time, peace.
I just wanna be rested, but I'm feeling real restless, cause I'm kinda feeling hopeless. Hide behind my smile, you probably wouldn't notice. I drowning on my sorrow, not thinking about tomorrow. I just wanna run and hide. Anxiety inside, it makes me flip, I don't know why. Some days are better than theirs, other days I don't even care. Words can't say how I feel. I shut down cause I don't wanna feel the pain that I can't let go. It hurts to heal, but I gotta grow. My mind's a chaotic mess. I need to heal cause it's for the best. I'm struggling, I'm drowning in the sea of me. From the things I feel I can't see. So suicide was the option for me, but I survived after number 3. I knew God had a plan for me. I'm alive and that's why I sing. I'm alive and that's why I sing. Heart racing, mind pacing, nonchalant, it may seem. I'm angry, wait, I'm that bad. A ticking time bomb, but I'm strong. I got to keep moving along. Damn. I gotta keep moving along. Some days are better than theirs. Other days I don't even care. Words can't say how I feel. I shut down cause I don't wanna feel the pain that I can't let go. It hurts to heal, but I got to grow. My mind's a chaotic mess. I need to heal cause it's for the best. Anxious, nervous, I hate this. Extra insecure with this. Exhausted